still, though, honor your feeling of being angry. It's okay. Again, it's information. It's not wrong.
You are one of the most cool people, but sometimes you just let loose this anger where, like, I don't know where it comes from.
This requires you tapping into your heart center and understanding your emotions and feelings.
Right.
And then being able to say, okay, I am feeling this.
Welcome to another episode of the Anyways podcast. We are your host, Zach, along with my wife, Laura.
Hey.
She is a certified Enneagram coach. So we just like to talk about everything that has to do with the Enneagram. And right now we've been in a series of the different body center types. But one of the things that we wanted to bring up about that is with the 8, 9, and 1, just how they're in the gut center of the body type. They have emotions or an emotion.
Yes, they have the same core emotion.
Okay.
So the body types have the same core emotion, the head type have the same, and then the heart types have the same. They just all express it differently. So today's episode's all about the core emotion of anger, because that is the 8, 9, and 1's core emotion. So we are going to explore that today.
Yep, but first we got to jump into our lightning round.
Yes, we do.
So I have a couple of questions for you.
Ooh, what are those?
This is just some fun questions.
He has some cards. I'm like, what's he holding?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Who is the most famous person you've ever met?
You.
No, you can't
Zach's
say that.
a radio
No.
guy, Froggy 102.7.
You can't say that. You can't.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
famous.
I'm trying. Yes, I think you are like a little famous
Yeah. Think about
in the area, don't you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I know you're not cocky, but
No, but like think about like actual people that.
I don't. I've never met anyone famous.
Are you serious?
No.
Yes, you've met somebody famous.
Who?
Oh,
that country guy.
Yeah.
Remember that one time at that B100 thing?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Elvie Shane. He wrote My Boy, you know?
Oh, that was a good song.
Yeah. See, so you met him
Okay,
at a
all
B100
right.
country concert.
Okay, what about you?
I would say it's also funny that it is in country because I worked for B100 for a little bit, but Garth Brooks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And he
And
played
you
at Notre
said
Dame.
he was a really good guy, right?
He was a super nice guy.
Uh-huh.
He's
Ooh, what do we think his Enneagram type is?
Oh, I don't know. I think he might be a 3. I mean,
okay.
maybe, but
Uh-huh.
I know you can't totally do that. But
Yeah.
one of the coolest things that he said was that his job is like eating ice cream. He's so thankful for all the people who do all the work to put a show on that he just gets to show up, do his thing, and he's the last one in and the first one out. I mean, he said it's like eating ice cream.
Wow.
And he was a cool guy.
That's amazing. I love it.
Um,
Maybe he's a 1, though.
No, that could be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know him personally.
If you had if you had a single day to spend $1 million, how would you spend it?
Oh.
And go crazy. I mean,
Ooh.
you know you'd give it to charity or whatever, but
So
go
I
crazy.
can't say that?
No, I
You
wanna
don't
know,
want me to say
I
charity stuff.
No, just go crazy.
Ooh, goodness. Man. It's so like out of my realm that I'm like,
How'd you
okay,
spend $1
I
million?
would want to take the kids
Yep.
on shopping sprees.
Okay.
Like Hadley, let's do it up. She loves nails.
Okay.
I would
Fly to Paris.
Oh, see, I'm thinking so small-minded. I'm like, I want to go to Four Winds Casino for a massage. I need to think bigger, bolder. I don't love flying, though, so I don't know that I'd want to fly somewhere
Okay.
in just a day.
Okay.
I would probably just want to do it up big in town with you guys,
Okay.
my people. But I don't know, like, there's not one thing that I'm like, oh, I got to do that.
How would I spend $1
So
million?
I just said a massage, taking my kids on a shopping spree. Okay, what about you? Maybe your answer will be more fun.
I think I would fly to Paris for breakfast, and then just spend the day hopping around. I would fly. I like flying, so I would not mind going over there, starting there for breakfast.
For
and then,
just one day?
or whatever.
You said one day.
It's a single day to spend $1 million. So in that day, we would go over to Paris for breakfast. We'd hop on a train.
You just said we now, so I'm invited?
The whole family.
Oh,
I thought
because
that was...
at first I thought it was just you.
Oh, no. This is just assumed. I would then head over to like England for fish and chips. But maybe I'm thinking just too much in Europe. Maybe I need to fly somewhere like Australia and go swimming in the Great Barrier Reef and do something crazy like that. And then come back over here and catch a Taylor Swift concert wherever she's at.
But that's all in one day.
Yes. Yeah. It's just one day to spend $1 million.
That's a little much for me.
Okay. Miss Seven over there.
I know. This is not like me.
No. And then last but not least, and I know that you love your phone.
Yeah.
You're always on your phone.
What?
Constantly.
You are on your phone way more than me.
If you were to delete all your apps besides one, which one would you save?
My photos.
Photos.
For sure. That's easy.
That's a good one.
I don't need my apps. I don't
Yeah.
really do appy stuff that much. What about you?
Oh, I mean, this is one that I got to think about. Yeah, I would probably say the photos, the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's something about our generation now and it being able to have all that stuff and not having to go dig through a box where we'd, print out all those photos.
But I think that's kind of fun and nostalgic to go through. Like, my parents have a box of old pictures, and it's, like, fun to go through that. It's like reading a real book instead of a Kindle.
Okay, I can
There's
see
something sweet about it. I love the phone, though, and the memories.
Yeah.
Especially with having kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll be able to look at those versus, like, if I said to you right now, we've got a box over in that room next door. You want to start going through my box of, like, old photos?
I mean, I don't need to see your old photos. No offense. Love you.
I know. Yeah, my mom listens to this podcast.
And you can make a video from your photos.
Mm-hmm.
There's lots of good things.
Okay, so we both agree, like the photo app or the camera app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, those were good. Loved it. All right, let's dive in about anger. So 8, 9, and 1 have the same core emotion. They're all body types. This kind of all correlates, but they have 3 totally different ways of expressing their anger.
Okay. Well, now I'm really curious about this because I am a 9. I'm in one of those. So with one of my emotions being anger, I'm curious.
Yeah. So anger, just a disclaimer. Anger isn't bad, especially for my ones. Anger is not bad. It's information.
Okay.
And being a body type, again, means you live life or you feel it in your gut strongly with your instincts, reactions, and gut feeling. It doesn't mean you're angry if you're a body type. It just means your instincts are strong.
Okay.
And sometimes what's brewing underneath is that anger. It's not about if you feel anger, because you will.
Absolutely.
And I mean, I'm a 7. I still get angry.
Yeah.
But
we're not the only ones.
No.
Yeah.
But it's that strong core emotion for the 8, 9, and 1. Whereas the 2, 3, and 4 heart types, theirs is shame, and 5, 6, and 7 is fear or anxiety. So we will talk about those after the tail end of those next 3 episodes. But so it's not if you feel the anger, because you will, it's what you do with it. So it's the same gut energy, but 3 different strategies. So to kind of start us out, something fun, we're going to do a little coffee shop story.
Okay, I'm here
So
for this.
there's 3 people in the coffee shop. I wish I was good at like riddles, but there's an 8, 9, and 1.
Okay.
And they're all in a line at a busy coffee shop. And suddenly someone cuts in and does not wait in line, cuts in front of them.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the 3 different ways they respond. The type 8. Okay. Remember, guys, the challenger, direct, goes for it. They notice immediately and speak up. Hey, buddy, the line's back there. You just cut.
Okay.
Straight out.
They
Direct.
tell it how it is.
Tell it how it is. Direct, fast, no hesitation. Then they move on.
Okay.
So that anger comes out quickly and directly.
Okay.
They don't linger with it. They expressed it, and for them, they have moved on.
Okay.
If the other person's feelings are hurt, whatever,
they're moving
they're
on.
fine.
Yeah.
Because they've addressed it.
So like no hard feelings, but like yeah, you're gonna get it to the back of the line.
Yeah.
What you did was not okay.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
So then the 9, our peacemaker,
Okay.
lovable, sweet people, they notice, but of course they don't say anything.
Yeah.
It's fine, but it's not worth it to them to say something.
Totally. I'm in the coffee shop with this right here and
Yeah,
now.
and what
And I'm just
you
watching.
wouldn't ever say anything.
I would not
you?
say anything.
Oh.
No, not at all.
Mhm.
At all.
Now,
But I'd be upset.
okay, yeah, because that's what I was going to say. I feel like you would push it down, but you would still feel annoyed about it and maybe replay it in your head a little later.
Totally. I would totally replay it in my head in the shower and, I should have said this to that guy. That would have really
Shoulda,
got
woulda,
them.
coulda.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So the anger shows up later for the 9.
Okay.
Maybe not as much in the moment like the 8. Do you
Okay.
feel like that could be true for you?
Yeah, when you say the anger shows up later,
Uh-huh.
I've got a little story. Should I save the
Yeah.
story for after or,
No,
or
go
right
for
here
it.
now?
We'd like to jump around.
Okay, so this happened in college, and it was with my friends. My friend group liked to go out bowling on Thursday nights, and we really enjoyed it. We also imbibed a little bit, so we could not drive ourselves back to like our houses and whatnot.
Oh.
So we got a taxi.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to get the taxi. All my other friends wanted to get the taxi, and I'm like, I do not want to get a taxi. I don't want to spend the money. And we're in the taxi. We're driving home, and I'm getting angrier as I see the money start ticking up,
Uh-huh.
and I lose it. Not on the taxi driver, but on my friends. I'm just so angry, embarrassing my group of friends that were also in the taxi with us. And I was confronted by one of my friends. Then later, he's like, dude, you are one of the most cool people, but sometimes you just let loose this anger where like I don't know where it comes from. And I think that's what it is. It was like it probably was an earlier moment in the night where I was like, no, I don't want to do that. We can find a different way.
But no one was listening to you.
And no one was listening to me. And so maybe that's why I was getting increasingly angry.
Yeah, like your voice wasn't heard.
Yeah. But then it looks like it's unusual for me to pop my top. And so it just is so uncharacteristic.
Yes.
It's like, where did this even come from? You're just such a cool go with the flow chameleon guy.
Right. But if it's buried down deep enough, it explodes like that.
Okay, so we let our anger come out later.
Okay, so then the type 1 in the scenario, again, you're in a coffee shop line, someone cuts in front of you. The type 1 notices immediately.
Okay.
That's not how it should work. That's not right.
Right.
Can't you imagine someone in our
that's
family
right.
thinking this? Doesn't react impulsively, but feels the tension inside of them.
Okay.
So the anger is filtered through what is right before it comes out. So like I feel like they're like in the middle of the 8 and the 9. Like they feel it, and I feel like they would want to correct you, but they're not going to just say whatever comes to mind.
Because they're filtering it through that, is this right or wrong?
Right.
And
am I going to have to say sorry for saying something?
Right.
You know, they're thinking those things, but I do feel they would speak up in that situation.
Absolutely. They might even point to a sign that says, like, no cutting, or something
right.
like that.
Yeah. But just probably in a different way.
Right. So 8's gonna handle it. 9 just kind of lets it simmer and
lets it go quiet.
Yeah.
And then the one kind of
filtering.
Yeah, filters it.
Okay.
Yep. So kind of a deeper dive into that. So the type 8 expresses their anger, just like we were talking about their gut center, their body center a few episodes back. They're direct and protective and intense and have that intense energy. So they move their anger out quickly.
Okay.
So that's kind of how they're handling their anger. It's just automatic.
It's the guy in Inside Out who blows his top.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
It's like, boom.
The fireball.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's like maybe they don't realize who they're disrupting along the way, catching fire with them. The 9 numbs their anger, just like we kind of said the under repressed body center, where they kind of they just
kind of be asleep to it a little bit.
Asleep to it, and they lose touch with that gut feeling. So I feel like they just avoid and push it down.
I would say avoid,
but it shows up later,
keyword. Okay.
Like we said.
And do you think that then that's why like a 9 could potentially hold a grudge? Like,
yeah, because
they're writing it down in the burn book.
Yeah,
you know?
And it's like maybe tap into how the 8 does it a little bit, like where you can express it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
say it right then and there.
But then almost it's cool to think like now I'm just imagining the 8, 9, and 1 merging together.
Oh,
and how like that would come out so nicely. Like, be aware of how it's gonna come across, the 9.
Mm-hmm.
Be direct, the 8.
Mm-hmm.
But also like point people to what the right thing is, the 1.
Yeah.
And like still though honor your feeling of being angry. It's okay. Again, it's information. It's not wrong.
Absolutely.
So in the 1, they control their anger.
Mm-hmm.
So they control their gut. They filter through what's right and wrong. So it becomes almost like tension for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like they would become tense or have that inner criticism because they're like constantly filtering.
Yeah.
Again, that sounds exhausting.
Yeah, but I mean, if you think about it, it's just like how they're built and how we need somebody to have that filter.
Yeah.
I think that they're a good guiding light, like a compass.
Yes.
They're pointing north.
Yep.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so really it's just same core emotion. Again, same scenario at the coffee shop, just 3 different ways to express it. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. So the 8 expresses it, the 9 numbs it, and the 1 controls it. And so it's not that anger's the problem, it's how they relate to it. And I feel like being in tune with that, knowing your core emotion, what's deep down, can be helpful to kind of fine tune. Again, like I used this image earlier in one of the episodes, but like it's like a radio dial, which I feel like is fitting as you're wearing your Froggy shirt.
Thank you.
But tune yourself a little, like be more aware as a 9 of when it is anger that you're feeling. And I think this requires you tapping into your heart center and understanding your emotions and feelings.
Right.
And then being able to say, okay, I am feeling this. And maybe I should
speak up and say something.
And then the 8, knowing I feel like, feel the anger immediately and just go with it.
Yeah.
And so to be able to, they need to kind of bring it down a minute. Pause.
Right.
Pause. Okay, you feel anger, but you don't have to respond right in the moment.
Like right then and there. You can still think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I feel like maybe you'd come across as like mean.
Yes.
Like,
right.
You know, you don't know why the person cut in line. Maybe they have an order to pick up because they're a DoorDasher or something like that.
Yeah.
They're like there to grab it and go. But, yeah.
Yeah. And then the 1, I think it could come across a little like judgmental, maybe. Like, I'm right, you're wrong, correcting situation.
Nobody likes to be corrected.
No. And so I think just being aware of how you come across could be helpful.
Okay.
Yeah. So that kind of
still
wraps
remain
up.
humble.
Yes.
Okay.
Remain humble. But I think that kind of wraps up our body type mini series.
Absolutely.
We can call it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to dive in next week to the heart types.
Yeah.
So we'll start with the 2. We're kind of going around the circle of the Enneagram. I had some friends say, I thought you were going to start in order. This was a type 1 who said that, which is funny. I thought you were going to start in order, like 1 through 9.
Yeah.
But we know our 8s. They wanna hear what's up.
Yeah.
So
okay.
We wanted to start with the 8 for the body type. And so anyways, next week we'll start the heart type,
which
centers.
Is the number 2, which is the helper.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
The 2, the helper. And we're excited to dive in with you guys. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to email us at feelingtypey, TYPEY @gmail.com, or come to my website. It's very colorful and fun, feelingtypey.com.
Yeah, you can send a direct message to us with the Anyways podcast, which is on Instagram. Follow along in that way. And again, we're along for this journey. It's a ride. We are walking alongside you. Some of the suggestions today, or maybe some of the feelings that we discussed with anger, may not be how it shows up for you, whether you're an 8, a 9, or a 1. Feel free to reach out with a question. If you are also wondering, what is my type? I'm listening to them, and I'm trying to figure myself out. You type people.
I type people.
You offer typing, coaching, all that fun stuff at feelingtypey.com.
Yes, would love to do a virtual Zoom with you. We'd have fun. And we just love our 8, 9s, and 1s and all they bring to the world and how different they are. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And how different they express things, and we can learn from them. And like Zach said, this is a journey along with you guys. We're new podcasters. We're new to this, but we're having fun with it, and we hope you find it helpful and insightful. And just know we're on this journey with you guys. We are trying to grow personally as well, and learning more and more about this. So we'd love to hear from you as well if you have any insight to anything we've said. So please email us, send us a message, tell us in person. But thanks for listening, friends. And we will just end with saying, keep shining your light, friends. Until next time.